Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King. And today I'm going to be giving you part 3 of What If Naruto Was the Strongest Half-Breed Uchiha. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual. Share this to all of your friends in your social media platform. And also guys, I posted a brand new episode over on Anime King 3 of What If Naruto Broke His Human Limiter. So go ahead and enjoy guys. And also, I post a brand new episode of Making 2 of What If Naruto was trained by Vado, so enjoy that as well guys. And also guys, I post a brand new episode over on Anime Prince of What If Naruto was sent to the My Hero Academy world by Kaguya, so go ahead and enjoy that as well guys. If you're new, yes I indeed have 4 channels, Anime King, Anime King 2, and Making 3 Anime Prince guys, which I post What If on every single day for you guys to enjoy, so go ahead, check them out and yeah, enjoy. So without further ado, wasting more time, what do you say begin this new episode? Start now guys. So the last time we left off, Naruto lost his mother as she died, as it also awakened his Mangekyou. As Naruto exit Danzo came upon him, giving him a chance to train him for him to get stronger. However, Naruto was 100% against that, as he told him if he tried anything. Danzo also threatened Natsumai, as Naruto warned him if he come after or try anything, he was gonna kill him. The tone and look in his eyes, as he placed Danzo under a slight genjutsu without Danzo even noticing, it surprised him and shocked him even more. As Naruto left soon after that, as Naruto hid out in the bunker that he was told to hide out in by his mother, while the clan was massacred. It was worse than he thought, as Sasuke Uchiha was the only Uchiha left alive. However, Naruto and Sasuke never really got along that well. But Naruto did meet up with Itachi before he went away, as he asked him who was the other that helped him, as Naruto had sent a person, popping in and out like a ghost. Itachi did not tell him, though all he told him was to watch out for Sasuke for him. With that he was gone. As Naruto made his way towards the Uchiha monument, as he went over the list of techniques that were there. As Naruto made his way, Danzo tried to have Naruto kill, seeing that he could not control him. However, Naruto used his Mangekyou ability, was able to swap places with someone. Anyone in his radius, he was able to swap places with them. As a rather unique ability, Naruto went to visit the Hokage. They had no proof of Danzo because he was able to place a seal on his root ninjas to have their bodies burned after they died in combat. However, it was a good thing because over the years Naruto had get a lot of experience by fighting off these root ninjas. None of them had even come close to end him, as he had get a lot stronger as well. As Naruto went to have a sword crafted, it was finally time for them to graduate out of the academy very soon, as they were able to pass rather easily. Because they all knew the techniques, even Natsumai had gotten a fair bit stronger as well. As Naruto brought Natsumai towards the tower when there was a group of people trying to bully her, as he told Hiruzen that it was time. So they sat her down and told her everything. She was shocked as she couldn't believe it. The most shocking thing was that Naruto was her brother. She punched him and then she hugged him. He was always there for her no matter what. Now she understand. It was more than just friendship. She was connected to him by blood. They were brother and sister. And she couldn't be more happy as she hugged the living daylight out of him, as she was so happy. Hiruzen then told them that their parents left a few things for them, as he felt it was wise enough now to give it to them. As he told Natsumai to not really tell anyone anything until she became Chonin, as she was gonna train a lot for the upcoming 6 months, so she'll be ready to protect herself just in case enemies from her father or mother's side come for her. As she promised that she would get stronger, as Naruto was going to take her training a lot more seriously, as she told him that she was ready for it. No holding back this time, she was ready. So yeah guys, basically that's what I left off. You guys can Switch across the play, check with yourself, and what do you say we jump right into this new episode to waste no more time, guys? Begin now. We begin this episode at the Higurashi weapon shop. Took you long enough, said Naruto to Natsume. You cheated! You used that flashy stuff to get here before me, she said. As Naruto simply shrugged like he didn't know what she was talking about. Yo, old man Sato. I'm here for my sword and my order, said Naruto. I'm here too, said Natsume. Well, if it isn't my favorite customers, Sato said. Check it out. We graduated, said Natsume, showing off her headband. I see. Well, congrats to the both of you, he said. Now, Naruto. There were a little bit of adjustments I had to make to your order. What was that, said Naruto. Nothing bad though. It's actually better for you, and I don't have to charge you extra. The guy I got my steel from don't have enough to make your kunas and shuriken, so I got it made out of carbon fiber instead of steel. What's the difference? Not to my act. Carbon fiber is 5 times stronger than steel. It's twice as stiff and lighter and more resistant to heat just in case you want to channel fire chakra through it. However, this is a rare kind of carbon fiber since it is able to handle chakra a lot better than chakra metal, so they should last a lot longer, said Sato as he handed Naruto one. Whoa, it really is a lot lighter, said Naruto as he felt it. As he handed it to Natsume. Whoa, it is, she said. I believe you wanted to try the sword, Sato said. Oh yeah, said Naruto as he moved toward the sword that was stuck in the stone. Arriving there. This is a sword, said Natsume. It doesn't look like much. Well, here goes nothing, said Naruto as he tried to pull it out, however. It did not move. Looks like you can't have it, said Natsume. She started to laugh. Oh, I was just kidding, said Naruto as he pulled out the sword. What? How? She said. There's something on the blade that pricked my hand and took some of my blood. Must be a blood seal on the blade that was set to activate when you or me touch the sword. She knows, Sato asks. Just find out, said Naruto. That's right, said Natsume. I see. Well, I have the scabbard for your chokito in the back. As he made his way. What's a chokito? Natsume asks. It's a kind of sword. I know that, she said. Sure you did, said Naruto. Whatever. Hey, maybe he can make you a kunai. Some of that kunai is from that carbon stuff, whatever. That's a really good idea, said Naruto. Look at you being all smart, he said. I was supposed to be Kunoichi of the year, but somehow Sakura won, Natsume said. Don't worry, that doesn't matter in the real world, said Naruto. He's right. From what I've been told about this Sakura girl, she doesn't train at all. We had a similar problem back in our ninja days. A girl just like this Sakura and she was killed on her first mission outside the village. However, you'll be fine, said Sato. As he gave Naruto the scabbard for his blade. Who was the guy that she was always going after? Natsume asked. Take a wild guess, said Sato. Our dad, said Naruto. That's correct. Should have known, said Naruto. The girl that Sato was talking about was a fangirl. Minato was quite popular back in his days. He was a young prodigy after all, and Sakura was the same thing. After all, she was all over Sasuke. However, in the real world, that was not gonna help her one bit. As they said goodbye. Well, time to celebrate with some ramen, Natsume said. I need to get home and pack. Pack for what? She asks. Now that I'm a ninja, technically an adult, I can get my own place, said Naruto. It will be in the same building but a few floors down. What about this big sister of yours that I've never met before, Natsume said. She knows, and you never met her because she's always out on missions. I'm sure that you'll meet her eventually. One of them is a bit worried to say the least. She can't be that bad, said Natsume. Yeah, she is, said Naruto. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, said Natsume, as she ran up to him and gave him a hug. I just want to say thank you again for everything, and keep me safe. As Naruto hugged her back. No problem, he said. Time skip, Kurine's apartment. I'm back, said Naruto. Well, look who finally decided to show up, said Uncle. What are you doing here, said Naruto. What? I can't come and see my cute little brother. She hid the dango behind the top shelf on the 2 boxes, concealed by genjutsu, said Naruto. Thanks, said Uncle, as she ran towards the refrigerator. So what are you doing today? Uncle munched down. Got some people to interrogate. Hopefully I can use all my tools this time. The last 3 people gave up in 5 minutes, which was really boring. Then instead of jumping into the whole crazy act, why don't you try off slow and work your way up, said Naruto. Nah, not my thing, she said. Apparently, said Naruto. So, How long has the academy been out? About an hour, said Naruto. Why? Stalking Haruka? It's not stalking. It's called surveillance, said Uncle. Yeah, whatever, said Naruto. Hey, you graduated and got the headband, right? Yeah, said Naruto. Then show me. Show me under your mask. You promise. Alright, fine, said Naruto as he reached up. Under this mask is... He pulled it down. Another mask! As there was another mask under his face. Are you kidding me? I've been stalking and attacking you for your whole life. To see under that mask, and underneath it is another mask? Well, not many people have seen me without my mask. Only my mom, the old man Kurna and Natsuma have seen me. But I'm your lovely older sister. I should see too, she whined. Alright, fine. First, do you know who my father is? No, Kurenai does, but she won't tell me. Well, you're about to figure it out, said Naruto as he pulled down the mask to show his real face. Holy shit, Uncle said. Why the hell are you so handsome? She said to him. I mean, the mask isn't hiding that much, but it's like you're a complete different person. And here I thought you were hiding a scar or something, but... Shit, she said. And you're just a kid. Imagine a couple of years. As Naruto winked, don't tell anybody, he said. Don't even give them a hint that I'm cute. Trust me, kid, you're not cute. You're more on the handsome, super hot side. And not to mention, now I can see the resemblance. The fourth Hokage, huh? And Natsumai is his daughter as well. Wait, how do you... Oh, please. That red head, those blue eyes, the ramen addiction, always screaming that she wants to be Hokage. I'm not that stupid. And besides, I knew Kushina. Well, when you put it like that, it's completely obvious, said Naruto. I can't wait to meet with her. She'll become my little plaything as I mess with her, said Uncle. She has a bit of a temper. That's gonna make it more fun, Uncle said. Anyway, when is Kurenai coming back, said Naruto. She should be back by tonight, why? Well, I'm moving out today. My apartment is down the hall and I want to show her which one it is. Oh yeah, that's right. Why are you moving out again? Uncle asked. Well, I'm kind of an adult now, said Naruto, and besides, Kurenai and Asuma don't know what a silencing seal is. They think I'm asleep most nights, but... It's really... annoying, said Naruto. And besides, you come home a lot crying over Haruka when he looks at a girl a wrong way, while you're spying on him. Besides, I've seen you at least 1,000 times, naked on this couch, said Naruto. Well, I didn't see you complaining, Uncle said. Each time you threw a kunai at my head, said Naruto. I didn't have time to complain. I was too busy trying to live. Oh yeah, sorry about that, she said. Why don't you stay at your own place in the way, said Naruto. It's lonely over there, and I know that Kurenai doesn't mind me crashing here. What about you, Jayo? No, I take off too damn much for me. Well, maybe you should just ask Haruka out on a date. Why the hell would I do that, Uncle said. Because you love him, said Naruto. It's that simple. Just say, Haruka, will you go out with me? And drop the crazy chick attitude. And be a lady. I'm sure he will say yes. What if he rejects me, she said, looking away. As Naruto walked over and placed a hand on her shoulder, then, I'll buy you a year's supply of dango and red bean soup. As her smile came back full force, deal, she said. The next day, as of today, you're all considered a ninja. What will come next is far more difficult. You're only a genin, first level ninja. All the genins usually be grouped into 3-man squads, however, we have an odd number of members that graduate this year. So one team will have a 4-man squad. Each squad will be led by a single jonin. They will become your team leader, your sensei, the ones to guide you on your path. Any questions before I start to list out the teams? Where's Mizuki sensei? Sakura asked. Unfortunately, Mizuki is no longer a part of the academy anymore. He's being sent to a different division, Haruka said. However, in his mind he was thinking more like prison, as he didn't understand why Mizuki would try to steal the forbidden scroll of all things. Well, someone's gonna be in Sasuke group. I wonder who, Ino said. Definitely not you, Ino, Pink Sakura said, glaring at her. A group, Sasuke thought. That will only slow me down. Let's see, said Natsumai. My ideal team would be me, Naruto and Ino. We all get along. As long as Sakura is not on my team, I'll be fine. Natsumai thought that she missed the first 6 squads that were announced. As for Squad 7, the members will be Natsumai Uzumaki, Sakura Haruno, Sasuke Uchiha and Naruto Uchiha. You guys will be the four-man team. Damn it! I just said I didn't want her. Didn't you hear me, Kami? Natsumi shouted in rage in her mind. I won't be on Naruto's team, Hinata thought sadly. Next, Squad 8, Hinata, Yuka, Kiba, Nizaka, and Shinobi. Woohoo! I got the best squad, Kiba said. Damn it. How did Sakura get in Sasuke's group, Ino thought. I have no idea. What do you see in a guy like that? I mean, it's not so special, Shikamaru said. You are so beyond clueless, Shikamaru. Don't you get it, Ino said. Enough. Team 9 is still in circulation. Team 10 will be Ino Yamanaka, Shikamaru Nara, and Choji Akimichi. You have an hour to do what you want until your team Jonin shows up. If you're gonna go, I'll try to be back in 45 minutes, Aruka says he left. Wishing them all luck. Hey, Naruto, wanna try some of my lunch that my mom prepared for me, Ino asks. As she grinned to herself today, I will see what is under that mask. He's already gone, said Natsumi. Ino snapped her head around. Wait, when did he leave? As soon as our team was announced, Natsumi said. Damn it. I will find out what is under that mask. Why bother? He's probably ugly, said Sakura. He's not ugly, Natsumi said. And how do you know, Sakura asked. He showed me what he looked underneath that. And he looked better than Sasuke, that's for sure. You take that back. Can you stop yelling? Your voice is annoying. Your face is annoying. I look better than you big forehead freak, said Natsumi. Take that back. Mate me, said Natsumi. Sakura jumped right towards her, with the intention of hitting her. However, she slipped off the decks. As Natsumi switched with Kiba, who wasn't paying attention as he turned around, as both of them were knocked off the table. As they were ended up in a compromising position, Kiba was on the floor. Sakura on top of him and their lips were touching. One of Kiba's hands had came up and he was on Sakura's chest. Sakura would look down towards him as she pulled back. Before she screamed, her voice going through the entire halls of the academy. Kiba, you pervert, she yelled. Wow, Sakura. I didn't know you liked Kiba that much, Natsumi said. Shut up, Sakura yelled as Natsumi started to laugh. In the Hokage's office. Looks like you got your hand full, Kakashi. Luckily you have Naruto on your team to keep her calm, said Asuma. Is that the most promising student? Naruto Uchiha and Jonin asked. As the members looked towards the students through Harrison crystal ball. Yes, Harrison said. He is one of the two survivors from the Uchiha clan. Kurenai said. That is right, but I don't believe that he's the most promising student in the class. But Hokage-sama, he's naturally gifted and he's also the Rookie of the Year. A random Jonin said. That may be true, but there's another in that class that could have easily taken the title if he had showed up the class. Harrison said. Naruto, said Kurenai. The half-breed, another Jonin said. She's telling the truth. He trained non-stop, I've seen him before, Asuma said. And he only stopped a few days when I've seen him. And that is a rare sight to see. I'm guessing he only stops when he goes to the academy. That is correct, however. He's always late to class. Why? Asuma said. Well, he always claimed that there's a black cat in his path that is being chased by Inuzaka dogs. Everyone turned their gaze towards Kakashi. What? He said. That sounds like a reasonable excuse. Of course it does, she said, giving him a look. You all have your teams, it's time you go and meet them. You have until tomorrow to test them and report back to me, said Yurzan. With that, all the Jonins vanish. Back to the Ninja Academy. So Ino, what do you think of my team, said Natsumi. I wish I was on your team instead of Sakura. At least, she has another girl to talk to. I'm stuck with Lazy Bones and the Bottomless Pit. I highly doubt that Sakura and I would talk if we do. It will be an argument, Natsumi said. Well, hopefully we can get this day over with, and then go shopping, Ino said. Shopping for what? I'm already stocked up on ninja supplies. For cute dresses and stuff. Sure, we're ninjas, but we have time off, I'm sure. We'll get to go out and have some fun. I guess you're right. Hey, Hinata, do you want to come with us? I'm sure you can find something to impress Naruto. Hinata started to blush. I don't know what you mean. Tuh, Kiba said angrily. Why would any girl want to date him? He's just a half-breed. Kiba was really jealous of that remark that Natsumi just made. Yes, a half-breed that constantly kick your ass in spars. And besides, I didn't lick a dog ass, said Naruto. They turned towards him. When did you get back? About 5 minutes ago. Where did you go, said Ino. To place an order. I only came back because I thought the Jonin instructor would be here by now. He then got up to walk away. Now where are you going, said Natsumi. To talk to my mother, said Naruto. Oh, said Natsume. You shouldn't leave or Sensei could be here any minute, said Sakura. I'm sure my reputation has already gotten around. Whoever it is should expect me to be late. With that he left. Natsume. How long has it been since his mother died? Ino asks. She died a bit before the Uchiha massacre. Naruto only survived because he isolated himself from everyone. How did she die? Ino asks. From what I figured out, she had a disease that none of her doctors could cure. She died right in his arms, said Natsume. That's so sad. I don't know what I will do if I ever lost any of my parents. The door opened as two people came in. Who are you two? Said Natsume. I am Kurenai UI. I'm here for Team 8. Whoa, our instructor is such a babe, Kiba said. Guess I'll have to beat that pervertedness out of him, Kurenai thought. I'll see you later, Asuma, Kurenai said. Yeah, I'm Asuma Sarutobi. I'm here for Team 10. Finally. I'll see you later, Natsume. With that, Ino left. Where's our Jonin Sensei? Natsume said. 3 hours later. As Natsume screamed on top of her lungs frustratedly as she banged her fist on the decks. It's been 3 hours! 3 hours, she said. Natsume, just sit down. I don't want to. How come our teacher is the only one that is late? No other teacher is late. Why him? You aren't this upset when Naruto is late, Sakura said. Naruto is known for being late. I already expect that from him. But this guy is supposed to be our instructor. Natsume grabbed an eraser as she propped it up in the door. Hey, what are you doing? That is what you get for coming late. You're always causing trouble. You know you shouldn't do that. Blah blah blah, you're not my mom. Our teacher is an elite Jonin. Sasuke spoke up. Do you really think that he's gonna fall for that? Sasuke is right. You're so clueless, Natsume, said Sakura. The door then slid open as a eraser landed on the head. Everyone was surprised. He fell for it? Sasuke said confused. I'm sorry, Sensei, I tried to stop her, said Sakura. That is what you get, said Natsume. How can I put this? My first impression of this group. You're all a bunch of idiots. They all sweat drop at that. Meet me on the roof in 2 minutes. Wait, Naruto's not here yet, said Sakura. He's already on the roof, said Kakashi, as he vanished, leaving them there. Time skip. Alright. Introduce yourself one at a time. Why don't you go first, Sensei, so we can see how you do it? Okay. Well, my name is Kakashi Atake. Things I like, things I hate. I don't feel like telling you that. My dream for the future. Never really thought about it. I have a lot of hobbies. You just told us your name. Yes. Now, first. He pointed towards Natsume. Why don't you go first? Fine. I am Natsume Uzumaki. I like my brother, ramen, training, my red hair, and pulling pranks on people I dislike. Perverts, rapists, dickheads, douchebags, Kiba, people who call me tomato. Arrogant, self-loathing people. I hate them the most. My hobbies are pulling pranks, training. My dream is to become the greatest Hokage ever. She's a bit different from what I expected, Kakashi thought. Next, he said, looking towards Sakura. Oh, my name is Sakura Haruno. I like... She glanced towards Sasuke. I mean the person I like. My hobbies, my future. She was glancing at Sasuke throughout all of this. And what do you hate? Kakashi asks. Natsume, she yelled. Kiss my ass, Pinky, said Natsume. Well, girls our age are more interested in boys than training. Alright, next up. My name is Sasuke Uchiha. I hate a lot of things. I don't particularly like anything. What I have is not a dream but an ambition because I'll make it a reality. I'm going to restore my clan and kill a certain someone. Jeez, lighten up a bit, not to my thoughts. Sasuke is so hot, thought Sakura. Just as I thought, said Kakashi to himself. Alright, the last one. My name is Naruto Uchiha. I have a few likes. As for my dislikes, everything I dislike is dead. Except for a certain root problem and some tyrants. My dream for the future. I guess get married and start a family, said Naruto. So, you want to restore the Uchiha clan as well? I just said, everything I dislike is dead, said Naruto. Why would I want to restore that clan? My family may have the Sharingan but we won't be associated with the Uchiha clan. I plan on taking my father's name soon and dropping the Uchiha name for good. What did you just say? You pathetic half-breed, Sasuke said in rage. You heard me. Why should I give a damn about the Uchiha clan when they didn't give a damn about me? Isolating me and my mother because she didn't go along with all of their little rules, with their little fetish. After all, they keep it in the family, said Naruto. The only other clan that is okay with incest is the Hyuga clan. Sasuke lost it as he rushed forward. However, Naruto ducked under the blow and gripped his throat before he slammed Sasuke in the ground, causing him to wince as Naruto flipped him over and stepped on his back. Let go of me! No one will disrespect the Uchiha clan as long as I'm around. Look at you, weak and pathetic. And they call you some kind of prodigy. Well, I suppose it's right when you were given it by some civilians and ninjas who want to kiss your ass for your ego to rise. Remember this, Uchiha. You're nothing compared to me, and you should remember that. The next time you try something so stupid, I'll hurt you worse. The only reason why you're not dead is because I respected your mother, said Naruto. So watch yourself. This is your only warning. As he released Sasuke. Natsuma was shocked. What the hell was that? I never seen him act like that before. How dare he touch my Sasuke like that, Sakura thought. However, she was too afraid to even intervene. Something about the way Naruto spoke. Maybe it was a bad idea putting them on the same team, thought Kakashi to himself. Alright, he said, enough with that. Each of you are unique and you have your own ideas. We'll have our first mission tomorrow, Kakashi said. What kind of mission, said Natsumai. It's a task that the five of us will do together. What's that? A survival exercise. Survival exercise? Like what? Hey, I thought we were supposed to have some real mission, not some more practice, Sakura said. We did this in the academy. You and Ino both fail, the ninja part of the academy. At least Ino's trying to get a bit better. Shut up, Sakura said. Bite me, said Natsumai, as they glare at one another. Kakashi intervened. This is not like your previous training, he said. Then what kind of training is it? If I tell you, then you're not gonna like it. Tell us, said Natsumai. Fine. Usually, out of the 27 graduation teams, this year, 28, usually, only 9 pass. But thanks to the odd number this year, it will be 10 that will be accepted as a genin. The other 18 will be weeded out and sent back to the academy. This is a make it or break test, and the chance of you failing is 70%. See? Told you that you wouldn't like it. That's bullshit. Then what was the point of the graduation? Well, it seems she has a rather mouth on her, Kakashi thought. That was just to select candidates who may or may not become genins. If you want to pass, meet me at Train Ground 7, 5 AM tomorrow. Bring your ninja gear. That's it, you're dismissed. Oh, and I suggest you don't eat breakfast. You might end up puking. With that, he was gone. Hey Sasuke, maybe we should train together, said Sakura. Sasuke just walked away, as she went after him. As Natsumai turned her head towards Naruto was glancing up the heavens. Hey, she said, as he turned towards her. Ready to train? Yeah, said Naruto. Hey, I got this new sick-ass technique that boosts my speed and strength and power. Well then, let us get going, he said to her. As with that, they moved off. Time skip. After a training session last night, the both of them arrive at 7, as Natsumai showed Naruto her secret technique, and he was a bit worried, but she showed him that she could handle it, no problem. They arrived at the training ground at 7:30 AM. Since Kakashi was known to be late, just like Naruto, or maybe it was other way around, as Sakura tried to yell at them saying that they were late. However, they just ignored her. Sasuke was glaring at Naruto for what happened yesterday, but Naruto ignored him as he read the sealing book that his father had left for him. 30 minutes later, Kakashi finally showed up. You're late, Sakura yelled. Well, a black cat crossed my path, so I had to take the long way around, said Kakashi. Does this cat have a scar over its left eye and 2 different eye colors? Naruto asks. In fact it does, said Kakashi. See, I was telling the truth. That's the cat the Inuzaka dogs keep trying to kill, said Naruto. I've heard about you. Nice mask, said Kakashi. Thanks, right back at you, said Naruto. As Natsumai looked at the both of them. What the hell is going on, she said. Never mind that, said Kakashi. Let us start, shall we? As he pulled out a clock. What's with the clock? Sakura asked. It is set for noon. Your assignment is rather simple. You just have to take these bells from me, he said. That is all there is to it. If you can't get them by noon, then you go without lunch. And you'll be tied to those posts you'll watch as I eat my lunch in front of you. So that's why Sasuke thought. He told us not to eat breakfast, make it harder on us. Sakura thought to herself. Wait a minute. There's 4 of us and only 3 bells. How come you have an odd number of bells? Sakura said confused. Well, that way, at least one of you will end up tied to a post and ultimately fail and disqualified for not completing the mission. And that one will go back to the academy. Then again, all 4 of you could flunk out as well. You can use any weapons, including shurikens. If you're not ready to kill me, then you won't be able to pass this test. But those weapons are too dangerous, Sensei, said Sakura. Yeah, I mean you could even dodge at eraser, Natsumai said, as she laughed at Kakashi. The loudest ones are usually the weakest of the bunch, said Kakashi. Well, it's a good thing that Sakura is the loudest person in the village, said Natsumai. She looks just like her mother and act just like her. However, Natsumai is a bit more brash than Kushina, thought Kakashi to himself. When I say start, you can begin. The moment he said that, Natsumai rushed forward the kunai. However, Kakashi took it away from her and placed it at the back of her neck. He's so fast. I didn't even see it, Sakura thought to herself. So this is a jonin, huh? Sasuke thought. He was holding back, Naruto thought to himself. Don't be in such a hurry. I didn't even say start yet. But it's good that you came with the full intent of destroying me. How can I say this? I'm actually starting to like you guys. Alright? Start, he said, as they all flashed in the forest, except for Naruto who shunshed away. As Kakashi then sighed, ninjas must know to conceal their movements and hide effectively. As he turned, you and me, right now, Cyclops, said Natsumai as she stood there. You know, compared to the others, you're a bit weird, said Kakashi. That just means I stand out more. Being weird is a compliment, said Natsumai. As Kakashi pulled out a book, Shinobi Battle Techniques, Lesson 1, Taijutsu, said Kakashi in a calm tone. Natsumai rushed forward and threw a punch. However, he caught it. She sent a kick to his head, however, he squatted down, and she missed. She went for a punch to his face, but he just disappeared. Don't let your enemy get behind you all the time. However, she poofed away. It was a clone. All of a sudden, multiple clones of Natsumai came from the river, as they all rushed towards Kakashi. Then another appeared behind him and jumped up, trying to hold him down. Another one rushed in for a knockout punch, however, Kakashi substituted with a log, making the clone fist slammed into the log. Good tactic, Kakashi said. But you're gonna have to try a lot harder if you want these bells. He was then struck with shurikens, however, he turned into a log. He's gone again? Damn it, she said. That is when they heard Sakura scream. That is when Naruto came from the foliage. Looked like one is down. As Natsumai looked over towards him, hey, I have a plan, said Naruto. As he told her the plan. Are you sure that this will work? Yeah, I did some digging last night. He's the last alive member from our father's team. It's not a coincidence that we were placed on this team together. However, that doesn't mean he'll go easy on us though. We still need to get those bells. But together alone, he's too strong, said Natsumai. What did I just told you, said Naruto. Teamwork, she said. Yes, that's it. He's trying to put us against each other. However, we're gonna work as a team. So that son of a bitch was tricking us, she said. You know, I should really talk to the people in your building about how they talk around you, said Naruto. What? I didn't do anything wrong. If anything, they've expanded my vocabulary. Right, that's what you call it. Anyway, are you ready, said Naruto. He's on his way back and I can tell. The other 2 are knocked out. Yeah, I'm ready, she said. As Kakashi came back with an unconscious Sakura under his arms and an unconscious Sasuke on his shoulder. So, are the 2 of you even gonna try? Sure, it's not like you weren't expecting this. You know exactly who we are, said Naruto. I hope you're ready, Cyclops, Natsumai said. Alright, I'll entertain you both for now, he said as he tied up Sakura and Sasuke to the post. I see you're taking us seriously, said Natsumai. She cracked her knuckles. Not in the slightest, said Kakashi. Your funeral, said Natsumai. Don't worry, Kakashi. I'm sure that you will come to put that book up sooner than you think, said Naruto, as Kakashi was still holding on to his book. Unknown to them, except for Naruto, the other Jonin senseis plus Hiruzen came to see this test. He doesn't seem so tough. Looked like an old pervert if you ask me, said Natsumai. He's just an obstacle in your way. Nothing more, nothing less, said Naruto. Well, those words were rather hurtful, said Kakashi, as he had to block 2 punches. They're fast. However, Naruto seemed to be holding back quite a bit. Let's teach him a lesson, Naruto, said Natsume. Her eyes turned red as she pulled out some of the fox chakra. Yeah, said Naruto as his Sharingan activated. Oh shit, thought Kakashi. As Kakashi started to block their punches and kicks, however, he got overwhelmed. Within a close combat as Naruto kicked him away. He had to put his book away. This kid was something else, as he lifted his headband revealing his own Sharingan. It was a bit embarrassed for him to use this, however. He was going up against Natsume who was tapping into the Nine-Tails power, and Naruto who had a fully mature Sharingan. Kakashi looked up as they both came at him with a flying kick, however he threw both of them away. As Naruto pulled a kunai and engaged once again as they clashed. The spectators were shocked except for Hiruzen, who knew that Naruto has been fighting off-route for the past 6 years. It has given him a lot of battle experience. As Naruto was able to get a few good hits on Kakashi before he was kicked away. As Natsume came in, as she was using a brawling fighting style, she was fast on her feet and her punches were heavy. 2 kunais were launched towards Kakashi as Natsume ducked. He was forced to knock them away, which gave Natsume the right opening. As she came up, however, Kakashi was still enough to pull back as he flipped. That is when Naruto appeared and brought his leg down. Kakashi gripped it, however Natsume came in and slammed her head right in his side, knocking him off tracks as he flipped and landed back on his feet. They have such tremendous teamwork and they're not even communicating, Kakashi thought. As Naruto pulled out a full shuriken, poof, he then launched it. However, at the last moment it split. 2 Fuma shuriken going around Kakashi. Naruto then yanked on the threads. The Fuma shurikens then poof, revealing hundreds of little shurikens coming back towards him. However, Naruto channeled lightning chakra through the strings, as he was surrounded by a metallic storm. However, Kakashi burst behind him from the ground. That's tremendous teamwork, both of you, he said. And Natsume, I hope you know what you're doing with that chakra. If I didn't know what I was doing, I wouldn't be using it, she said, with a smirk. Kakashi looked down, the ground split open, he pulled his head back as a Fuma shuriken burst out of it. As it then poofed to reveal that it was Natsume who was holding on to another, she launched it, which turned into Naruto. Kakashi quickly wrapped Naruto in ninja wire, however. Everyone was shocked when Naruto swapped places with him. No one noticed that Naruto activated his Mangekyou, as Kakashi was now stuck, giving Natsume the perfect opportunity who rushed in. She slammed her enhanced fist right in his face, throwing him as he crashed into a tree. Natsume released the Nine-Tails chakra as she turned. What was that, she said, looking towards Naruto, who deactivated Sharingan, a secret technique. However, the timer then went off. Damn it, we didn't get the bells, Natsume said. Oh yes we did, said Naruto as he held up the 3 bells. He then gave one to Natsume. When did you get them? When I switched places with him. Very well, you two. You are the first team to get the bells. Now, since there's only 3, who get the last one? That is when they threw 2 of the bells over towards the 2 unconscious teammates. They can have them. Sakura would yell her heart out, which would cause the Inuzaka dogs to go crazy by her voice. And Sasuke would go and bitch and complain to the council. Not that it really matters. Yeah, we know the old man doesn't want to deal with his bullshit, said Natsume. Kakashi's sweat dropped. Who taught her how to speak like that, he thought to himself. Well, Team 7 passed, he said, with an eye smile to them. I will go and let the Hokage know that you pass. Well, he already knows, said Naruto, as he pointed towards the onlookers. When did they get here, Natsume asked. Right before we start fighting, said Naruto. Well, Hiruzen said, you two are certainly a good team. Did you expect anything less, Natsume asked. Hiruzen smiled as he turned towards Kakashi. What do you think, Kakashi said. Honestly, I don't see how Sakura passed. Sasuke is good for his age, but he relied too much on himself, and I don't think I need to say anything for these two. Then it looked like Team 7, 8 and 10 passed. What about the ones that failed, Natsume asked. They're going into the reserves unless they don't want to be a ninja. I did it, Natsume shouted. I'm a ninja now, she said, bouncing up and down. I'd like to make a recommendation, Kakashi said. And what would that be, Hiruzen said. I would like to recommend Naruto for a special genin. What makes you say that, Asuma asked. Yeah, it's been quite some time now since we had a special genin, said Hiruzen. What's a special genin, Natsume asked. It's for a new genin that had the skills of a chunin, but needs field experience to get promoted to chunin. Does that mean I don't have to do those stupid D rank missions Naruto asks? Yes. You will mainly do C and B rank missions, Hiruzen said. I'll take it, said Naruto, without any hesitation. Wait, said Natsume. We were supposed to become chunin together. We can't do that if you get a head start. Don't worry. I won't take the promotion unless you're involved, said Naruto. The only way for that to happen is if she takes the exam in 6 months, Hiruzen said. Then I'll take my promotion then. Well then, congratulations Naruto. The only person to get promoted this fast was the 4th Hokage. Hiruzen said. Hey, a voice spoke up. Why am I tied to a post, Sakura asked. You got your ass handed to you, said Natsume. Shut up, you tomato, said Sakura. What the hell did you just call me? Said Natsume. Her hair started to flare up as it split into 9 pieces as she walked towards the tied up Sakura. Aren't you gonna stop her? Kurenai asked. Why me? Said Naruto. Because you're the only one that can calm her down. That doesn't mean I have to do it all the time, said Naruto. Naruto, I'd rather not have a dead genin. In less than a week of having a team, said Kakashi. Fine. How about we celebrate with some Ichiraku ramen, Natsume, said Naruto. She paused. Deal, she said, as she rushed over and grabbed him by the hand and ran away with him. Seriously? Asuma said. That's all it takes? Asuma said. No, they have this at the competition. I believe that you're tied at 35 each. This is going to be another challenge of theirs. My money is on Natsume. She's the undefeated queen of gluttony, Asuma said. That's a thing, said Kakashi. Oh yes, Hiruzen said. Their competition bring the Ichiraku a lot of money. How do you know about that? Asuma asked. I may or may not place a few bets there myself. Hiruzen said. Shame on you, old man, said Naruto, as they turned towards him. What? I thought you left, said Kurenai. I'm a shadow clone, said Naruto. The boss wants to know if he's still part of Team 7. Yes, he's still part of Team 7, Hiruzen said, as the clone poofed away. Time skip. 2 months later, Naruto was returning from another C-rank mission. It's been the 12th C-rank mission for the past 2 months. Bandit camp elimination. Escort mission. That is all he's been on so far, but he thankfully didn't have to do those D-rank missions. He was quickly becoming a favorite on the mission since he knew how to relax and not to always be so serious all the time. Given the mask and the way he carried himself and his last name, people believed that he was like Kakashi or as arrogant as Sasuke. However, they quickly come to realize that that was far from the truth as possible. Kitetsu went back to gate duty with Izumo as Naruto went to the office to give the mission report. Yo, old man, I'm back, said Naruto as he entered. Kurenai turned towards him. Naruto, don't you know how to knock, she said, as teammate was in there, getting their mission. Only on you and Uncle's door. Mission complete, old man. Hi Naruto, said Hinata, in a weak tone, as she was behind Shino. Oh hey Shino, said Naruto. How did you make your voice sound like that? As everyone's sweat dropped. He can't be serious, Kurenai thought. Hello Naruto, however that was not me. It was Hinata who said that, said Shino. As Naruto looked confused. Who's Hinata, he asked. She's in our class, idiot, said Kiba. You do know that I went to class 10 times a month. And for most of that I was asleep. So I don't know who you're talking about, said Naruto. Well anyway, mission complete, old man. Hey, said Kiba. Show some respect to the Hokage. Shut up, stupid mutt, said Naruto. Team 8, you have your mission for the day. Dismiss, Hiruzen said. Thank you. Come on, Team 8. After these 2 missions, we have team training. How did the mission go, Naruto? Hiruzen asked once they were gone. Not bad. We cleared out the bandits with little to no problem. Kitetsu went back to his gate duty. I see. Since it's still early, how would you like a B rank delivery mission? Why is a delivery mission listed as a B rank? Because this goes straight to the Kazekage. Typically I would send a 2-man team of chunins, but you're as strong as 2 chunins combined. From what I've heard from Kakashi and your latest missions, I guess you're right. What's so important about this document? It's an invitation for Chunin exams that start in a few months. I've already sent a letter to the other villages but the San. You got it, said Naruto as he pulled out a new book. Which one is it this time, Hiruzen said. It's a book on how to create a jutsu, said Naruto. I want to create my own signature jutsu. I see. I cannot wait to see what you come up with, Hiruzen said to him. I'll see you later. Remember, keep that seat warm for Natsume, said Naruto, as he vanished. as Hiruzen simply smiled to himself. Those two will be the future generation to come, he thought. Time skip, as Naruto was making his way through the Konoha forest. On his way to the Sen, he noticed something fell from the sky. What the hell? Calmly approaching to see what it was, Naruto saw a strange creature lying in a small crater. It had rough scales on it. It kind of resembled that was strange, a dragon. But those things aren't real. They were only in storybooks. It was as big as to his waist. It was also injured. As Naruto calmly approached it. Hey, you okay? Said Naruto. As his hands started to glow green, with medical ninjutsu. It seemed to be in pain as Naruto rested his hands on it. There you go, he said. He limped up. Thank you. Who are you? The bird spoke. As Naruto was surprised by that. You're a summoning creature. Exactly. Well, the name is Naruto Uchiha. What happened to you? Said Naruto. Nice to meet you, Naruto. I am Comet. To answer your question, I was injured by a snake on my way to find a summoning creature for the dragon contract since our last summoner died a few years ago. Manda started a war with many summoning creatures years ago. Who's Manda? Said Naruto. He is the boss of the summoning snake clan. He started a war between the dragon, toads, snakes and slugs over 20 years ago. The dragon, toads and slugs are allied, but Manda ruined the reputation of the snake clan and is currently trying to get rid of us. We've lost some good dragons in this war, and we want to stop it. Comet said. The snakes sound like they're very powerful, said Naruto. They are, but their strength is not what made this difficult. A dragon and toad easily has the ability to defeat a snake. However, they're crafty at sneaking around, and that is how they've been killing us off. I see, but if you're in the middle of a war, why come look for a summoner then? Said Naruto. Lady Catalina is a boss for the dragon clan, and she believes we will be stronger if we had a summon. Said Comet. This Manda must be a real idiot to start a war with 3 different summoning clans. Anyway, I'm on a mission and I need to get going, said Naruto. You're a ninja, Comet said. Yeah. From Konoha, said Naruto as he pointed towards his headband. Do you want to be the new dragon summoner? Despite not knowing me or what I am, you came and helped me out. We could use a good person like you. Poof! Smoke erupted all around. As a feminine voice spoke up. Comet, what are you doing? My apologies, Lady Catalina. I was doing my mission to find our new summoner, and then I was attacked by a snake, and this ninja here heals me up. Is this true, ninja? Catalina asks. Yes, Naruto Uchiha. Pleasure to meet you. Wait, Naruto? Tell me, what is your mother's name? Sayori Uchiha. Why? Said Naruto. It's an honor to finally meet your hatchling. I am Catalina. I was your mother, personal summon, and now I'm the boss of the summoning clan of dragons. If I had known that you were alive, I would have come to you sooner. But my mother never mentioned of having a summoning contract, said Naruto. I see, but it's true. She was the very first summoner of this specific contract. Can he be our new summoner? Comet asks. I have no problem with that. Align with Konoha once again would be a good thing for us. Poof. A summoning scroll appeared at Naruto's feet. Not to be rude, but I'm in the middle of a mission right now, so I'm in a hurry. What do I have to do? Said Naruto. Prick your finger and sign your name in blood, as well as a handprint. Comet here will be your personal summon, but he's due to start training, so he won't be available for some time. Awesome, said Comet. There, said Naruto. Now what? Now you can continue with your mission. If you're traveling a long distance, you can summon one of us. We have some dragons that are mainly transportation summoning creature, Catalina said before she poofed away with Comet. Well, I guess I won't have to walk to the sand. The hand signs was in the scroll as Naruto went through hand sign. Summoning jutsu. Poof. As the smoke started to clear away. Greetings, I am Dash. How may I be of a service? Dash was a falcon. It seems like not all of their creatures were dragons, as he was the size of a normal sized house. Can you take me to the sand? Of course, said Dash. Just hold on. I am one of the fastest of the dragon clan. Time skip at the sand. The guards were not expecting anything too difficult today, so imagine their surprise when they saw a gigantic dust cloud flashing towards them at insane speeds. They pulled their weapons as they went on guard, however. Whatever it was stopped, as someone jumped as they landed. Halt! State your name and business for visiting the San, the guard said. I'm Naruto Uchiha. I'm here to deliver a message to the Kazekage directly from our Hokage. You're a bit early. We weren't expecting you for a few more days. I caught a ride, said Naruto, as he pointed at Dash. I shall be returning now, Naruto, Dash said. Yeah, thank you again, said Naruto. The Falcon nodded before it moved away. Very well, you may enter, the guard said. As Naruto made his way. Hey, you saw that? I've never seen a bird like that before. Yeah, and it was a summon. Just who the hell is this kid? The other one said. As Naruto went to the village, people were looking at him. Well, he guessed it was natural seeing that he wasn't from here. He noticed someone was following him, but he paid it no mind as he made his way towards Kage's tower. Excuse me, said Naruto. Yes. How may I help you? I'm here from Konoha to deliver a message to the Kazekage, said Naruto. You're a few days early, but he's available. Right this way, she said. As the secretary knocked, enter, a voice said. Lord Kazekage, the Konoha messenger has arrived. He's early. I had a ride, said Naruto. Very well. What is it the Hokage has for me? It's an invitation to the Chunin exams in a few months. As Naruto gave him the scroll. Very well, he said. You arrive at an earlier date, so you should probably seek shelter here. We're expecting a sandstorm very soon. After that you must leave, he said, as he wrote his response, because he will be coming there, as he gave back Naruto the scroll. Sure, said Naruto as he left. As he made his way, he wondered where he should go now, as he still felt the person following him. As he was focusing on the person not paying attention where he was going, boom, he knocked into someone. Hey, watch where you're going. The voice was a girl. Sorry about that, said Naruto as he helped her up. Yeah, you better be, she said. You know, you don't have to be such a bitch about it, said Naruto. I apologize and help you up. The least you can say is thank you. Excuse me? Do you know who I am, she said. No, and frankly, I don't care. As far as I know, you're a spoiled brat, said Naruto, with no manners. I'm the daughter of the Kazekage. So, said Naruto. That's it? That's all you have to say, she said. She was shocked, as he did not seem to care what she just said. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even from here. Is everyone rude like you? I'm not rude, she said. I'm basically royalty, and I've grown accustomed to people treating me like that. My name is Temari. Who are you, she said. The name is Naruto Uchiha. What is a Konoha Chunin doing here, she said. I'm not a Chunin. I'm an elite genin, and I had to give your father a letter. A elite genin? What's that, she said, confused. It's a new genin that has the skills of a Chunin, but needs experience to get promoted, said Naruto. Wow, so would you be taking the Chunin exams? Yeah, I'm still taking them. Isn't that cheating, she said. Not really. I'm not actually a Chunin, said Naruto. I just have the strength as a Chunin. How old are you, she said. 13. How about you, said Naruto. 14. Are you a Chunin, he asked. No, I wanted to be on a team with my brother, so I waited 2 years before entering. I'm the oldest, my brother conquers your age, and my brother Gaara is 12. Cool. So, do you know where hotel is? I have to stay here for a couple of days, said Naruto. Why don't you come with me, she said. And stay with me and my brothers. Wow, said Naruto with a shocked look. I mean, we just met, and you're already taking me home. This is just so unexpected. You haven't even taken me to dinner yet, said Naruto. What? She blushed. No, it's not like that, she said. I know, I'm just messing with you, said Naruto. Maybe I can show you around, she said to him. Damn it, Tamar, get a hold of yourself, she said. Like a date, said Naruto. No, I mean, yeah, no, she said. How about we agree that is a date? And in return, I'll take you out on a date if you're at the Chunin exams. Sounds fair? Sure, she said. Now come on, as she grabbed his hand. Wow, hand holding already. Don't you think you're moving a bit too fast? Shut up, she said, as she dragged him along, making Naruto laugh. But guys, be in subscribe right here. If you want to see next part, do like, subscribe, comment down below. Turn on that bell notification to stay posted. But I'm off for now. See you guys soon. Peace, guys.